Hello everybody, new video. So today we're going to talk about the 9 orders that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordered us to do and other things Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden us to do, and they are called the 9 orders of Surah Al An'am, the الوصايا, التسع of Surah Al An'am. In fact, they are gathered in 2 verses in Surah Al An'am 151 and 152. So in that video we're going to explain them, read them and listen to them. So just say in the video.
قل تعالوا أتل ما حرم ربكم عليكم.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, say, قل, come, I will say again what Allah has really forbidden you from. So the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will list in those verses what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what He has forbidden for Muslims to do. So there are 9. The first thing, 1.
ألا تشركوا به شيئا.
Allah tushriku bihi shay'a. This is the first thing. Why it is the first? So first I'm gonna translate it. It's do not join anything as equal with Him, and because taking a partner other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the biggest or the worst thing that can any Muslim can do, and this is why it is called the biggest kabira. Or in Islam we have kaba'ir and sagha'ir. The kaba'ir means the big things, and the sagha'ir is the small things. In fact, they're not things, but they're what we do, and there are the crimes or the bad things that Muslims do, and we have 2 categories, the kaba'ir and the sagha'ir. Kaba'ir includes like taking another partner other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or disobeying your parents, or killing someone, or there are many kaba'ir in Islam. And the sagha'ir, it's the small things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can forgive you. Of course Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can forgive any sins, but it depends on the level of your crime. The second thing,
وبالوالدين إحسانا.
yes, وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, be good to your parents. And He has said al-ihsan, which is the highest, or this is a high degree of respecting your parents, not just to be good to them, but to be kind and to be very good when you behave with your parents. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Isra, in the famous verse that almost all Muslims know, it's وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا إِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ عِندَكَ الْكِبَرَ أَحَدُهُمَا أَوْ كِلَاهُمَا فَلَا تَقُل لَّهُمَا أُفٍّ وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا وَقُل لَّهُمَا قَوْلًا كريما واخفض لهما جناح الذل من الرحمة وقل رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا. I'm gonna read it in English. And your Lord has commanded that you worship none but Him, means that you لا تشركوا به شيئا. And in Surah Al-Isra, لا تعبدوا إلا إياه, which is the worst crime that can a Muslim do, and that you be kind to your parents. وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, to be very, very kind when talking to them. When you shouldn't behave in a bad way. And He said, whether one or both of them reach old age in your life, do not say a word of hate and respect to them. And in Arabic, that word of disrespect and hate is uffin. Because in the Arabic culture and in Arabic, when you say uff means like you aren't how to say it, means you're okay. I don't find the words. Okay, anyway, when it's like you don't respect your parents, because I can say to your friend, to another person, but to your parents you should be kind and aware about what you say to them, and very, very polite to them. And He has said, and do not brush them aside. Instead, what you should do, instead you should talk to them with respect and honor, and out of kindness lower to them the arm of submission. وَخْفِضْ لَهُمَا جَنَاحَ الذُّلِّ مِنَ الرَّحْمَةِ, and lower to them the arm of submission by how? Being humble through mercy, and say, oh my Lord. So pray for your parents, say, my Lord, grant to them your mercy. And وَخْفِضْ لَهُمَا جَنَاحَ الذُّلِّ مِنَ الرَّحْمَةِ وَقُلْ رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِي صَغِيرًا, means to say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh my Lord, grant to them your mercy as they brought me up dearly during my childhood. So really the position of the parents is very high, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had in that verse had talked about not taking other partner other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and obeying your parents in the same verse, which means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given a high degree of importance to the parents. The third wasiyah, or the third order,
ولا تقتلوا أولادكم من إملاق نحن نرزقكم
And he has said, do not kill your children on an excuse of want. We provide sustenance for you and for them. Because the people in the era of our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and before the era of our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to kill their children if they were poor. So they don't. They know that they cannot afford for them what they will need. So they just kill them because excuse of want, because just they are poor and they cannot afford for them all their needs. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden all Muslims from killing their children, and say that, and He has said that we provide. It means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides for Muslims sustenance for you, for the parents, and for them, for the children. And the fourth wasiyah.
تقربوا الفواحش ما ظهر منها وما بطن.
And do not come near to any such shameful sins, whether openly or in secret. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't say, or didn't say in that verse, that do not practice any such shameful sins, but He has said, do not come near. وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا. Do not come near, because He ordered us to even not come to bad things, not to think about them, not to when He says come near, means that you shouldn't come near and you shouldn't do them. So be very, very careful about what are you doing. And He has said, whether openly or in secret, even if you are, and I've said it in another video, if you are alone in your room, don't do any bad things, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sees us even if we are wherever we are, so He sees us. Okay. And the fifth wasiyah.
ولا تقتلوا النفس التي حرم الله إلا بالحق ذلكم وصاكم به لعلكم تعقلون.
Yes, and He has said, do not take life, means not kill other people. So He has said taking life, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it, means a nafs, ولا تقتلوا النفس, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made that nafs, that the life is very sacred, and it's something that is very, very it has a high importance. We can't kill someone except by way of justice and law, because in Islam we have al-qatl bi al-haqq, or killing someone by justice, in what we call in Islam al-qisas. Anyway, it's not our topic, but it can be killing someone for justice if he has killed another person in and in some circumstances it's not like this. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, thus does He command you, that you may learn wisdom. Yes, those five wasaya. And in the verse, and the 152 of Surah Al An'am, the next verses, He has said the sixth wasiyah.
ولا تقربوا مال اليتيم إلا بالتي هي أحسن حتى يبلغ أشده
And He has said, and do not come near to the orphans of property except to improve it or to make it better. And it's one of the kaba'ir also to come near, to take of the orphans' property, because the orphans are someone that are people that are in need, because they've lost their parents and they have no one. So this is why we shouldn't take their property, except if we're gonna pay for them some things they need, till he or she attains the age of full strength. حتى يبلغ شده. Yes. And the seventh.
أوفوا الكيل والميزان بالقسط لا نكلف نفسا إلا وسعها.
Yes. And He has said, give full measure and full weight with total justice. It's for people in commerce, or people who are working, who are buying, who are selling things. They should give full weight and full measure, and they shouldn't cheat. And no burden do we place on any soul except that what it can bear. And the eighth wasiyah.
وإذا قلتم فاعدلوا ولو كان ذا قربى.
Yes, and whenever you speak, so speak justly, even if it's a near relative is considered. So to be just in our speech is very important because even if it was a relative or your parents or your children, you should say the truth, and it's very important because Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is better and better off than your family and than your friends and your siblings, even if it can be bad for your relatives, but Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is the first one that you should think about it. Okay, and now we're gonna move to the ninth wasiya, which is the last wasiya.
وبعهد الله أوفوا ذلكم وصاكم به لعلكم تذكرون.
Yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and fulfill the duty and promise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أوفوا بالوعد. الوعد means the promise. If you promise someone or promise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you should be very you should fulfill that promise because this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, this is my way, this is the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, sorry, I'm awfully sorry. Thus He command you that you may remember. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us to do those 9 things, to do those 9 things that we should remember them in our lives. Yes. Here is the end of the video. If you like it, don't forget to do like, and for those who haven't subscribed yet in my YouTube channel, it's very easy. Just click down on subscribe and you're gonna subscribe. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Goodbye.